all my pumpkins, ghosts, goblins, and witches out there. Welcome to my channel, The Baking Diva, and a big thank you to all my new subscribers. I really appreciate your support. Well, it's come to an end. No, not my channel. It's come to an end, my series on baking with pumpkin. I did a 4-part series, and now this is part 4. So if you haven't watched my other 3, the links are going to be down below in the description box, so go check them out. I can't even say that I love one more than the other. They're all good. We have the pumpkin chocolate chip bundt cake, which was outrageous. There was a little hack with that. And then there was, what was the second one? Oh yes, that was my fall leaves bars. And then I had the make ahead pumpkin French toast. So any of those 3 you try, I just know if you like pumpkin, you're going to be happy with them. So today, I'm not saying I saved the best for last. No. I'm saying I saved a surprise for last. And this is my magic pumpkin cake. Yep, I said magic. You like my pumpkin glasses? You like my pumpkin? My pumpkin shirt? For all you newcomers on my channel, you know I like to try to dress in character whenever I can. So this cake is magic. I wanted to go to the store and get a magician's hat and wand, but I didn't have the time. So you're stuck with the pumpkin. So should we get started, cameraman?
Surely.
Alrighty. This is a super easy recipe, and you're going to see the magic take place. So the first thing we need to do is preheat our oven to 350 degrees, which I've already done. The next thing we're going to do is take a 9x13 baking pan and spray it with some non-stick spray. So I'm using this one today. It happens to be a ceramic one. You can use any 9x13 baking pan you wish. Okay, the next thing you're going to need is 1 box of yellow cake mix. It could be any brand you want, but it needs to be yellow cake mix. Now you're going to just make this cake following the instructions on the box, the way you would any other time with your water, your eggs, and your vegetable oil. So I've already done that to save time, and I have it already mixed in my mixing bowl. So what I'm going to do is take my spatula, and I'm going to put this yellow cake mix into my baking pan. Okay. I don't know how the science of this magic cake works. All I can tell you is it works. I have a couple of my own theories, but you'll see it does work. And I'll show you what it's going to do in a few minutes. So I'm getting all that mix into the pan. Okay. Move this aside. Diva, where are you going to move it? Have your candle, your pumpkin? Alrighty. Now I'm going to move this aside. Can I move it over here, cameraman?
Yes, you may.
I'll just move it over here a little bit. I have a lot of stuff I'm working with today. And this bowl, I'm going to move over here. Alright, so the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take a medium-sized mixing bowl. I just happen to have this Pyrex one here. Now, what we're going to do is make part 2 of this cake. And I don't think I'm going to be able to leave these dollar store pumpkin glasses on because I can't see very well. So give me a second. I have to put my other glasses on. Dun, da, 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 like Superman changing costumes. Alrighty. Is it okay, cameraman?
Okay.
Alrighty. Okay, so in this bowl, I should explain to you first what's going to happen. We have our first layer, the cake mix, in the pan. Now I'm going to make our yummy pumpkin second layer. And by the magic of it all, when this bakes in the oven, those two layers are going to switch up. That's what I said. The pumpkin is going to go down to the bottom, and the cake is going to rise up. So you're going to see a layer of pumpkin and a layer of cake. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because the pumpkin mixture is heavier and it sinks down, or there's some kind of science behind it. I'm not sure, but I tell you it works and it's a lot of fun. So this is how we're going to make our pumpkin mixture. The first thing we need to do is add pumpkin, because this is a pumpkin series. So you're going to add 1 can. This is a 15-ounce can of pumpkin. That's the whole can. Now this is not the pumpkin pie mix. This is pure pumpkin. So we're going to put that in the bowl. Here we go. And I also want to thank everyone who watched my last video, because October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and my daughter, Dawn, is a breast cancer survivor. So I did a video having a conversation with her, and we did it so that we could get the word out about early prevention, and everyone seemed to like it, and we figured if it helps just one person, it was worth making the video. So I'll put that link down below too, in case you haven't already watched it. But think pink, not orange, and get your mammograms. All right, so we have the pumpkin in there. Next, I'm going to add to that evaporated milk. So I have here a 1/2 cup of evaporated milk. I'm going to add that to the pumpkin. Next, I'm going to put in there, let me get them in the right order here, heavy cream. So I'm going to put in there a 1/2 cup of heavy cream. Okay, so we got the pumpkin, the evaporated milk, and the heavy cream. Now we're going to add 3 eggs to that. Okay. And we're going to add some dark brown sugar. So I have here 1 cup of brown sugar. So once you get that all in the bowl, you're going to take a whisk, and you're going to just whisk this all together. Just get it all incorporated. Here we go. You know, there's a lot going on here today. My parrot is talking in the background. We're babysitting for my daughter's dog, Pebbles. Because guess where they went? Where'd they go, cameraman?
To see the Four Seasons?
No. They took a ride up to, where was it, Penn State?
Yeah.
And they went to see Metallica. They went to a Metallica concert. My son-in-law, Jason, loves Metallica. My daughter, but she went so she could have a little date with her hubby. So they're coming back tomorrow. So we're babysitting for Pebbles. And then on top of that, my grandson Aaron is coming and sleeping over tonight. So that's why I wanted to get this mixed and made, and I didn't have time to go get my magician's hat. So, okay, this looks like it's mixed up very well. So you ask, Diva, what are you doing next? Well, I'll tell you. That's all whisked together. I'm going to bring back over my baking pan with the yellow cake mix in it. And what I'm now going to do is I'm going to pour all of this pumpkin mixture over the top of the cake mixture. So here we go. You ready, cameraman?
Yep.
I'm going to gently just pour it. You'll see it stays all on the top of the cake mix. This is such an awesome cake. So I thought I would save it for the end because I thought you would all have some fun with it. So I'm just spreading that lightly on the top. So now we have the yellow on the bottom and we have our pumpkin on top. So now I'm going to put this in the oven. No, we're not done with the cake. But we're going to put this in the oven, and we're going to bake this for, let me see how long. Diva, where my chicken scratch here? Let me see. I guess, 1 hour. What was I thinking? Sometimes I can't even read my own writing. So 1 hour, this is going to go in the oven at 350 degrees. And when I take this cake out and it cools, I'll be back to show you what we do next. So stay tuned. Okay, everyone. So I took the cake out of the oven. I timed it and baked it for exactly 1 hour, and it's perfect. It looks a little brown on the top, golden brown. I'll hold it up, but that's what it's supposed to look like. Can you see that, cameraman?
Sure, just hold that for a minute. We can
All right, I'll put a
it.
still picture in the video so you can see what it looks like.
Looks very good.
Out of the oven, okay. And I also have on my pumpkin glasses because I don't have to read anything right now. So what we're going to do next is let the cake cool. I'm going to put it aside. I'm going to take a bowl. And in this bowl, I'm going to put, now listen carefully, 1 box of white chocolate instant pudding. Now, this happens to be Diva instant pudding.
Whoa.
Cameraman bought this for me, was in the food store. I have a feeling they sell other brands, but he said that when he went, they had Diva. So it doesn't matter, but it has to be white chocolate, instant. So we're going to put this in the bowl. There we go. Alrighty. And to that, I am going to add 1 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. Okay. And then I'm going to add 1 cup of cold, has to be cold, milk. I use regular milk. All right. I'm going to take my whisk and I'm going to mix that all up in here. Now remember what I said. If all goes well, when we cut our cake in a little while, the pumpkin should have switched places with the cake. And we should have the bottom layer, pumpkin, the next layer, cake, and then the top layer is going to be our pumpkin spice icing. So we have this all mixed up. Now what I'm going to fold into this is going to be 1 cup of Cool Whip. So let me get all of this off here. And let me put 1 cup of Cool Whip in here. Cool Whip. So I'm going to fold into that the 1 cup of Cool Whip. So you have the white chocolate instant pudding, the pumpkin pie spice, the cold milk, and now we're going to fold in the Cool Whip. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my cake and I'm going to spread this luscious mixture all over the top of the cake. Did I tell you, cameraman, I had these pumpkin glasses on? So
I recognize them from part 1.
I was going to leave them on because I don't have to read right now. All right, so let me mix this up. Can't really see all that well with these cheapy glasses. Alrighty. Okay. Birds are quiet now. You don't hear my parrot in the background. My daughter's dog is quiet. So I'm going to try to get this done before my grandson comes over in about an hour. So let me bring my cake over here. And with my spatula, I'm going to put this icing on the top of the cake. Are you anxious to see if this magic trick on the cake worked, cameraman?
I am waiting with bated breath.
Well, I'm the magician today. And I vote yes. I think it worked. All right, so I'm going to take my spatula and I'm going to spread this over the top. Now there is one more thing I'm going to do, but just let me get this spread over the top first. And you know, on my channel, I always try to make baker-friendly recipes. I don't like to make anything that's too complicated because I know a lot of people will look at it and say, oh, that takes too much time. I can't be bothered with it. So I try to make recipes that everyone can make, whether you're a beginning baker or not. 'Cause none of my recipes are that complicated. Make sure I get everything covered. I think it looks good. Hard to tell with my pumpkin glasses. Alrighty, that's good. All right, now comes the fun part. You ready? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put small white chocolate curls on top of this. How does that sound, cameraman?
Gee, I like white chocolate.
Oh, I'm glad. Okay, all right. So what I have here, you can use any kind of white chocolate you want. I have a little peeler here, and I love this little peeler. It works perfect. And I have some, well, this happens to be a bar of Ghirardelli white chocolate. You can get a thicker bar. You can get anything you want, as long as you can make little curls out of it. So I'm going to take my peeler, and I'm just going to go from the end, because I just want little curls. And I'm going to put these little curls of chocolate, oh, how cute, all over the top of the cake. Now, it's not mandatory that you do this, but I think they look cute and they taste good. So anyway, I'm going to continue putting these little curls on the top of the cake, and then I'm going to put the cake in the refrigerator. You should, when you're done with it, refrigerate it until you're ready to eat it. So anyway, I'll be right back to cut it and see if the magic worked. Do you believe in magic in a young girl's heart? Ooh. Most of you are much younger than me, so you probably don't remember that song. It was by the Lovin' Spoonfuls, and it was called Do You Believe in Magic? Well, do you believe in magic? Well, I do. So we're going to cut the cake now and see if the magic happened. Now, remember what I told you? The layers are supposed to reverse. That pumpkin's going to sink to the bottom, cake's going to rise to the top, and we'll see. So, I will say with my server, abracadabra. Let's just cut a corner out here and see. Just hard to get the corner pieces out. Let's see. All right, let's see if I can get this out. Ready? Ta-da! It worked, it worked, it worked. Look at that. Cameraman, zoom in. Can you see that corner?
Yes, I can.
Can you see the layers?
Can
you see it? Can you see it?
I believe I can see it.
It happened. Look at that. Whoa, the pumpkin's on the bottom, the cake's on the top. First piece was a little hard to get out. I think I need another dish. Cameraman, is there a dish behind you? On the left. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Hurry.
It's a full dish.
That's okay. Let me see if I can get another piece of this out so we can see it. Oh, I'm so excited. Do you believe in magic in a young girl's heart? Here we go. Let me get this piece out. Perfection. Look at cameraman. Look at it.
Hold it still.
Look at it.
Beautiful. Wow.
Now I'm going to have a taste testing. Look at that. Woohoo! Just look at that.
We've looked at it. Now eat it.
I'm going to taste blah, blah, blah. I'm going to taste a piece of the first one I took out because I want to take a picture of that one. Let me see how it tastes. really, really good. Mmm. It's really moist. Mmm, I got creamy pumpkin on the bottom. With that icing, I like it. I love it. So if you love this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Go down below in the box where it says red subscribe and hit that. When it turns gray, you'll be a subscriber. And you know what? Ring that little bell next to it. Because the bell tells YouTube to alert you when I have a new video up. This way you won't miss out on anything. Feel free to leave a comment and do a thumbs up, because those of you that are creators like me know this, but most people don't. YouTube has these algorithms, and they measure everything. Thumbs up, thumbs down, how many people watch the whole video, how many people only watched part of your video, etc., etc., etc. And the more people that give you a thumbs up and make a comment and watch the video all the way through, they help promote your video. And then it helps my channel to grow. So, I want to say to everyone, give this recipe a try. It's really delicious. And go check my other 3 that were in the series, Baking with Pumpkin. This one is my pumpkin magic cake. It's really good. Well, anyway, thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you. So, for now, I'll say toodles!